everyone, I'm Poonam. Welcome to my kitchen. Today I'm making Indian cottage cheese, also known as paneer or chhena. Paneer can be eaten just by itself. You can use it for appetizers, for snacks, for desserts. It's made by curdling of milk, and there are certain arrangements that we have to make before we start. I need milk. I have taken 10 cups of milk and put it to boil in this pot. I have taken distilled white vinegar. Then I need a cheesecloth or muslin cloth. We have to remove the whey from the curds. So that is when we will use the cheesecloth. So the milk is boiling. This is 2% milk. You could use whole milk. The paneer made out of whole milk will be creamier, but I prefer to use 2% milk at my home. I have another pot. This pot is empty, and I have a colander on which I have put a piece of cheesecloth, and this cheesecloth is wet. So in this one I will be straining the curds. Then I have an empty bowl ready. I have some water at room temperature, and once I start curdling the milk, I will use ice cubes. The milk is now boiling. I can see bubbles on the top, and I can see a thin layer of cream as well. A few more minutes and then we are done with boiling the milk. I'll yank up the heat a bit for a quick boil. I am using vinegar to curdle the milk. You could use lime juice, lemon juice. The way that we will collect today can be used for curdling milk for another batch. I have taken a thick bottomed pot so that the milk doesn't burn or stick at the bottom. It would be nice to stir it occasionally and scrape at the bottom. The milk has now completely boiled. Milk is too hot to be curdled right now. We want a temperature of around 80 to 85 degrees. That is the time when we should put in the vinegar. So I'm switching off the heat for now, and I will give it a few minutes to cool. At this moment I will put vinegar, but little at a time. We will not add too much vinegar in one shot. Add almost a tablespoon. Stir the milk, let it curdle. You can see the curds separating from the whey. The greenish liquid is the whey, and this white is the curd. At this moment we don't want any more curdling to happen. Otherwise the paneer will become very hard. This is the time when I will put in ice cubes. Putting ice cubes brings down the temperature. Let this cool down a bit before we can strain this. And now I will strain the curds. I have collected the whey in the pot below. I'll transfer this colander to the empty bowl that I had taken. We don't want any taste of vinegar or any smell, so we will wash this. I had the fresh water, so I'm washing the curds. At this moment, don't be tempted to play with the curds. They will lose their shape. Once washed, we can taste this. Good. It doesn't have any sour taste. It doesn't have any smell of vinegar. Again, give it a few minutes. There are several things that I can do with this right now. First, I take the cheesecloth away and hang the curds for a while. Not too much water is lost, and I can knead that dough to make desserts like rasgulla or sandesh or chhena ki kheer. A second method that can be applied is pressing the curds to force the water to release. And pressing also is done for either little time or more time. We press for little time, say around 15 minutes. When we want to use the paneer for things like paneer crumble, paneer bhurji, or stuffed paneer parantha or stuffed naan. So for these dishes, we need some water content in the paneer. So we don't press for more than 15 minutes. Now there are certain dishes for which we need big chunks of paneer. For that we need to press this for almost an hour. It has cooled down a bit by now. I will collect this from all the ends and squeeze all the excess water. Now since we have to be doing this using our hands, that is why we were waiting for it to cool down. So if I were to hang this, as I said for the desserts, using the edges, I make a knot. Use this loop to hang it to, say, the tap or someplace, and put a bowl beneath this where all the extra liquid can be collected. But right now I'm not hanging this. I'll be pressing it on a tray I'll be pressing the paneer like this. I will press it with my hand, and then later on I will put some weight on top of this. This cheesecloth cannot be used again, so I am snipping off this extra piece of cloth. Level this. I will try to make it as squarish as possible, and now I'll put a heavy object on this. This rolling board, it's made out of stone, so I'm going to put this over the paneer and let this rest for an hour. Now before the end of the hour, since all the water is being collected in the tray, so I will check on this. I see it's already oozing out liquid, so I'll drain the liquid. It's been an hour that I kept the paneer pressed under heavy weight. Let's check on it. It's spongy, which means that it's moist enough. Let's cut a slice out of this. This is how it is looking like from the inside. Let me transfer it to the cutting board. I like the way it has come out. Friends, my homemade paneer is now ready. I could use these paneer chunks for many main course dishes like saag paneer, palak paneer, shahi paneer, paneer makhani, matar paneer, or I could put them in rice pulao. This was my method of making paneer at home. If you liked my method, do give me a thumbs up. Do subscribe to my channel, Poonam's Kitchen. Thanks again for watching my video. See you again with a new idea, with a new recipe. Till then, bye.